physical leader. How do you make sure that the guys do stay focused, do move on, and go next game's the biggest game?
Oh, it's not that hard with the leadership of everyone around here and the coaching staff and the culture that we have here at Clemson. Coach Sweeney always preaches, next game's the biggest game, and he's completely right. What we just did on Saturday, is going to get completely overshadowed if we go up to BC and lay an egg, So we got to go up there and we have to play well. I mean, it's a tough place to play. Several times we've been up there, we haven't played very well. And they're a good football team. They got the #1 defense in the country, so they're not anyone to be taken lightly. They're not a team to look over at all by any stretch of the imagination. They're very disciplined in what they do, and they do what they do very, very well. And so we know the task that we have at hand and what we have to do in order to go up there and be successful, and not get too wrapped up in last week's game and keep thinking about that. We know that to be a good football team and to go where we want to go ultimately at the end of the season, we have to be able to go up there and win.
What stands out about their defense? What enables them to have so much success?
Once again, it's really disciplined. Up front, they're big guys. They're push the pocket kind of guys. They don't, not a lot of people no one's really driving them off the ball. They're really, really stout defensive linemen. And once again, I know they got a new defensive coordinator, but they're able to get in there and do some things and hurry the quarterback a little bit. And their defensive backfield, once again, really disciplined. They like to play man defense and say, hey, come beat us. And that's a good challenge for us, and that's something that we like. We feel like we got playmakers that can go do some things, and we feel like up front we're starting to get that confidence and that kind of swagger to us, I guess you could say, that we want to be able to go against teams like this and defenses like this. So I'm really excited, and I think our guys are really excited too. Once again, just to go up against a kind of defense like they are. I mean, I think a lot of people tend to overlook Boston College, but they got athletes, they got players. They're really, really good, and I know we don't overlook them, but I think that they're a team that can just kind of be overshadowed by all the other great teams we have in the ACC, and people don't think about Boston College whenever they definitely should.
As an offensive lineman, do you relish these kind of matchups a little extra against BC because they're that old school, physical, tough kind of hard-nosed matchup?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, those guys, they want to punch in the mouth, and they're going to keep coming all game. That's something about them is it really matches up well for us, is we feel like they're a team that is go, go, go. They don't stop. They're going to outwork you. They're going to try and go past the whistle, and that's something of us that we've really built a culture around here of doing that during practice and being able to play like that. So then whenever we do play teams like Boston College that, like you said, old school, hard-nosed, just kind of grinding you down, we don't, I guess, succumb to the pressure of it or feel overwhelmed by it. So we really feel like we can go out there and do some good things, but once again, we got to play well. I mean, we can't go up there and have 5 turnovers against this kind of football team. I mean, they're a really, really talented football team, really talented defense, and once again, I'm really excited.